Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to the Bat and the Bandit episode 34 with myself, Phil Campbell, my best friend in the whole wide world, Mr. Lee Rogers. We are back for another episode. We are slap bang in the middle of silly season.
We are.
Christmas is upon us.
What do you do? What's your actual
in life?
Fucking,
just
in
fucking
life
get through it, mate. Just fucking try white knuckle ride that shit. It's like, how am I 37? But what do I do? And that was a very
Christmas time.
Christmas time, right?
What's your Christmas day and all look like?
Mate, I don't particularly like Christmas for a number of reasons. But what I do love,
because you're there,
pretty much, because my dad's a cunt. Simple as that. I was trying to be cloak and dagger with it. I'm trying to be cloak and dagger with it.
Is it because you're daft? Do we need to talk about this?
So when I was 11, right? Christmas Day. I love Christmas Day because I go to my sister's. It's my sister.
You okay? Just watching. Sorry,
mate.
Sorry.
Well, we got to speak to
her. We floater over in the corner here.
Jesus Christ!
Are you? Want to come and say hello? Come on, say hello.
That's
just over there. Just see this way.
That's Lee's wife, who acts as quality control for us to make sure we don't say dumb shit. Now we have now had to bring on an independent regulator to make sure we don't say dumb shit. But
anyway, sorry, buddy, go ahead.
Christmas Day, I go to my sister's. There's me, Claire, Colin, and we just sit and we chill and we eat food.
Because I seen you last year wearing the same pajamas, mate. That was cool as fuck.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not a pajama guy, but that actually... Because you know what I do? I think if Phil's doing it,
I'm doing it. Because I'm essentially a stray. So my sister sort of takes me in. So they do the whole family thing. Colin's daughter, my sister's stepdaughter, Harley's there and everything. And like they wear matching pajamas and they always get me a wee set just to feel included. So it's lovely. We eat food. We watch bullshit movies. We have a nap around sort of like half time. Then wake up and make Christmas sandwiches.
Brilliant, mate.
So it's a lovely, lovely day. Very insular, very chilled out, very sort of just, you're in your own wee sort of microcosm. It's really lovely. What about you? What do you do?
So Christmas Day, what do we do? Do you know what? We've got it down to Fine Art now. So on the Christmas Eve, we do all our running.
Yeah.
Go and get our stuff. We like a bit of fucking venison. I don't like turkey.
I know, yeah.
I mean, so we go and get all the medieval meats, the rabbit and the pheasant and all.
From the guy in Armagh?
From the guy in Armagh, he's a good lad. So we'll do that, and then what we'll do is we spend Christmas Day. We'll get up. I'll have a couple of Bloody Marys.
Oh yeah, traditional Christmas.
Traditional Christmas Bloody Marys
for Mother Mary.
Yep. And then we just fucking Christmas movies. We don't even really make a dinner that day. We'll just kind of get everyone prepared. Then Boxing Day, everybody fucking.
You just kind of graze on
on Christmas Day, mate. But it's a nice day, you know what I mean?
Do you get up early, or
I think this year definitely want fucking matching pajamas.
Oh, here.
Oh, aye.
Get it done. You can't see me having.
I know, because I would always be. I'm not fucking wearing. And then I seen you wearing them, and I'm like,
that actually looks cool.
Actually looks cool as
fuck. They look comfortable.
They were nice ones you were wearing last year too.
Aye. You've obviously scrolled back a wee bit to be there, mate.
What was he wearing?
Tough night getting to sleep, was it? Jesus Christ. Wonder what Phil did in December of 2024. You fucking idiot. Mate, how's your week been? Because obviously...
It's been good, mate. It's been good.
Obviously, we usually see each other every day.
No,
always because of circumstances.
We haven't been circumstances.
And I spoke about it last time out. You know,
it was Nikita's birthday yesterday.
What'd you get up to?
We went down to Belfast, and I'll suck a wee bit out in a minute. We'll do a skit about in a minute.
Will you suck a balloon as well? What'd you get up to then? Nikita's birthday yesterday.
Fucking hell. Went to the Belfast. Had a wee hang. She likes to be much about. Fucking lush, mate, that shop.
Mate, that place gives me anxiety.
Just fuck, man. There was this...
Lush isn't meant for people like you and I.
There was this literally 7 foot tall trans person, I'm assuming is the right,
right, okay.
The right term?
Right, politically correct.
Is that
okay, I think you're allowed, yes.
Pink fucking
androgynous
hair.
Perhaps?
Pink hair, androgynous,
okay.
no eyebrows.
Right. And always look shocked.
As soon as you walk in the door, they just kind of jump on you. You know what I mean? You're just
you
like,
lucky bastard.
I know, mate. Marcia sore, but fucking. But the dude, they just kind of. What's happening today? What he's looking for? Blah blah blah. There's these black bombs here, and I've got this shit on it and that shit on it. And I was standing there going. And then I don't know, man. I'm all right. See, no matter who I'm around, like I feel like I'm the fucking man. Phil,
right,
I just do,
okay.
I just do. Billy Big Balls, you know. But as soon as that type of folk who are that outwardly fucking projective, start talking to me, and
You turn into a wee boy, do you?
I'm just in with her.
I'm just in
with her, you know.
I think they know, because when people like,
I love your T-shirt, and all they were saying to me, I was like, fucking
I've had this on for 4 days. Lush isn't meant for the likes of you and I.
No.
So I think when we are in a place like that, they zero in on it.
But they can fucking feel it, can't they?
100%.
Just go, that cunt looks like a hard bastard. Let's jump on him.
It's like, would you like to
let's make him look like a wee lad here.
Would you like to see our non-binary bath bombs? Aye.
So one of the boys was talking to us, and Nikita just sort of, I felt her hand coming down and grabbing mine. She just looked at me and says, "Do you want to wait outside?" So I went out with her wee fucking bag of fucking lavender and shit,
chamomile infused bath bombs,
fucking oils and all. Went out and stood outside then for about 20 minutes, just stood there. You know what I mean? I was looking at my phone and all going, fuck, this is. I actually sat on the ground. I was hoping someone would have threw me a few quid.
I think there should be. I think when the cleaner. I think there should be like in somewhere like Lush, there should be like a corner for husbands and boyfriends.
Aye.
That just maybe has like
they have one table and a chair. I was going to say, can I sit on that? But I get the feeling that if I had sat down there, they would all still talk to me. You know what I mean?
Soap making station where they show you how to make your own soap.
How the fuck do you know all this about?
Mate, I've been in there. Like, mate, Christmas is a go-to for. You know, your ma, your sister, your girlfriend. You go to Lush if you don't know what to get her, and you get her like a soap set or bath bombs and everything. Because you can see it when you go in, especially around December. Guys that are there and are confused, they're just there like looking around and fucking not knowing what to do.
They do try to upsell you too, don't they?
100%.
That's what that's all about. They're fucking upselling like fuck.
But there should be like a wee corner that just for like boyfriends and husbands that maybe has a 2-year-old fucking copy of Auto Trader, FHM, maybe a Game Boy. You know, something just to play, just to placate you.
Do you know, this is fucking 1999.
You know what I mean?
Game Boy and FHM.
Trying to buy a 96 course while you're playing Tetris, having a fucking great time. But nice wee day had.
That was a lovely day.
They just go to the Christmas market.
We went to the Christmas market. Nikita insisted. Now there was all these nice food things. Nikita insisted that we go to this fucking place that there's like steak on fucking chips or some sort of
so a kebab.
It's the best. It's rave reviews.
Right.
And mate, I was not impressed.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I was not impressed. She thought it was lovely, and I was like,
I think the Christmas market's overrated as fuck.
Do you know what, mate? Usually we can sit here and talk like this here, but I'm very aware she's standing there looking at us like fucking
Bye, Nikita.
Anyway, it was shit, mate. It was terrible fucking food. She made a bad choice.
The Christmas market it's you down there around, you're like, oh, that's nice, but mate, I've gone in there just to like waste a bit of time in between maybe appointments or some stuff, and you end up spending 50 quid on shite.
Apparently it's $5,000 for them to apply for the unit, and then it's 15,
like the ground rent or the ground fees.
No, that's to get the unit,
Jesus.
And then it's $15,000 of rent over that fucking period of time. So that's why everything's so fucking expensive.
And don't get me wrong, I don't mind a pint of raspberry or strawberry beer, but I'm not paying £15 for it.
Oh dear, mate, dear as fuck. And then Lavery's always have like their big
beer tent.
And here you're walking through here. What time was it? Fucking 1 o'clock on a Thursday.
Bunged.
And I'm thinking to myself, nobody go to work. I'm walking through there myself too. Like, but there's no jobs. Everybody fucking blocked. Mate, the place is bong solid.
Students pure penning their student loan on it, having a great time. What have you been doing apart from that? What has your week been like?
It's been good, man. So this week, Isaac's obsessed with mixed martial arts now, as you know,
and which is brilliant.
And we love that, and that was all his fucking choice too. Like, so we're happy enough with that. Nobody pushed him into it or anything. It
happened very organically. It's not like you decided from age 4 you're going to a class. Or anything,
me or Phil didn't. There was no pushing into it from any of our parts. You know, he's been watching us and kind of listening to us, and he wanted to get into it. So he's been into it now for a few months. And he's been up training with fucking the mighty Danny Core.
The great and powerful Mr. Danny Core.
The mighty Danny Core.
One of the most as much as because I have tried. I have fucking tried. It's very hard to dislike that man.
Hard to dislike him.
Do you know what I mean? He just has this energy you get when you're like, after about 5 minutes, you're like, you're lovely, so you're good. He's just a good human being. Like, so we have so much time for Danny Core.
Man, I love you, man. So on Monday, I'd said to Tony about going up. You know what I mean? So I says, Tony, do you want to go up? And Tony
we gay, Tony?
Are we gay, Tony?
Yeah.
He listens to this like he's not actually gay. He's just got married, sure.
Aye.
Lavender, no.
Methinks he doth protest too much.
So I took Tony up anyway, and halfway up the road, Danny called and says, "Listen, mate, so I forgot to say to you." You know, no, he talks. I forgot to say to you, you know, it's just we're the cage and all. We're sorting all that out tonight. So I said, no worries at all. So I took them boys for fucking ice cream. But I said to him, if you're not on this week, because they've got the show on Sunday. Gladiator,
Gladiator, yeah.
Gladiator. Is that how you pronounce it? Gladiator.
Yeah.
Gladiator. That's class, actually.
Yeah. Gladiator, because it's Gladiator and then the Irish for Ireland. Yeah. Gladiator. Yeah.
Well, he's got that on Sunday, so he's had a busy week. So last night, me and you took Isaac over to
my brother-in-law, Corvin, over to codename Corvin, over to his wrestling school. And used it
we did a great wee session there. That was good. No, it was nice. It was nice to have the wee coach hat on for an hour with him. You know what I mean?
You don't realise how much and I know this maybe sounds a wee bit arrogant, but you don't realise how much you know until you start doing a wee bit of coaching.
A wee bit of showing somebody.
And like, here, I'm actually
we had a fucking ball.
Yeah,
doing a wee bit of rolling. He'd never done anything like that before.
It's mostly striking he's done so far, isn't it?
He likes that. He likes that. So we had him on the ground. I'm his dad, so obviously we would fucking roll about and mess about anyway. So having him doing that in the ring with me and showing him, the guard. A lot of you'll know, some of you won't, but the guard's a specific position we have. So we would use that to warm up a wee bit. So getting him to kind of move out of the guard,
working combat base
and stuff, nice and solid back, so we couldn't sweep him. So we were having a lot of fun with that there, man. And
he picked up the armbar pretty quickly.
Very, very fast. Fast.
Because I was just smashed. I left you to do your own thing.
When guy got him up in the mount, and I said, don't be feeling weird about this. Get up in the mount, and here's, you know what I mean, start throwing a few shots at me. I put my arms up, so we're showing him then how to do it. But mate, it just fucking, it's been a lovely week, mate.
Nice, mate.
It's been a lovely week, and it's inspired me to. I think I want to move around a wee bit more now, so do as well. You know what I mean? I'm off the figs, I'm off the fucking drink, I'm off everything. You know, I just feel like
you've got a degree of clarity.
I know. And the last show I done, I had no tooth, but what was happening was see the tooth beside where my falsia is.
Yeah.
It's like a razor blade. So I was here last time. My fucking tongue had swollen up from catching that.
Just tapping at it,
because your tongue keeps finding it, and the edge was like a fucking razor. And I swear to God, my head was clean away. So this is going to be a much better podcast.
Because you can speak properly, and you're not whistling.
That's it.
Here, how much fun was last Saturday?
What happened last Saturday?
We were both working. The inaugural Relentless Pro Wrestling Live
fantastic,
event.
Mate.
Fantastic. Obviously, we spoke about it a couple of my brother-in-law's a professional wrestler. He runs his own wrestling school, and he now runs his own promotion, Relentless Pro Wrestling Live. So we did a show in the Leisure Centre in Larne there, family-friendly show. And I'll be honest, growing up as a mixed martial artist,
you have a view.
I had a degree of arrogance. Do you know what I mean? Being like, pro wrestling, that's stupid. What are they doing? There was almost like you look down on pro wrestling, people that did pro wrestling, and it was, you know, youthful arrogance. Because when you're that age, in the same way that if you play football, you think all other sports are shite because it's your sport, but getting to know about pro wrestling, the way I've gotten to know about it, the way it works, and the community that's involved, mate, it was such a wholesome, family-orientated day. You know, it started at, I think it was 1 or something, was finished by 3. It was mostly kids with their parents there.
Every kid in that place knew exactly what to shout and when to shout it.
Yeah.
Did you? That's something that I'd never seen before. The other thing was, whenever Corvin came and sat with us, me and Isaac were doing this. Isaac was a sound engineer. Isaac was a sound engineer. Yeah. I didn't know what he was doing. He had the laptop up. He was doing everything that he meant to do. First time ever doing it, nailed it all. But he was on that. I was pushing the slider up and down. That's all I was doing for your fucking microphone.
Yeah. So I was emceeing the show.
So whenever Corvin came over and sat with us, just to queue up, he was helping us queue up when the songs come on and stuff. And he was whispering over stuff to me, wee bits of information about what was going on. And that was the first moment I realised that there is an absolute fucking art to what they're doing.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
That's the performance of it is so important that I was hearing snippets. I'm not saying what he was saying, but nothing negative.
Yeah.
But that's between him and the
actual workings of it. It's so much more intricate than just.
I didn't realise. I was watching something and watching it for the sake of watching it. But whenever he was sitting beside me and he was leaning over and he was giving me snippets of information, I was going, "Fuck, are you?" He wouldn't even. Do you know what I mean?
And even the level of athleticism involved.
Mate, there were fucking gymnasts. Some of them. There was two lads in particular.
Yeah.
Two lads in particular. That to me seemed to be the new breed of
I know exactly what you mean.
The next generation of
Didi Crooks and Jay.
Man. I was looking at that going, put them in a cage. I mean, get them fucking hitting. Get them in a cage.
And the thing, you have to be so in tune with the person you're working with as well.
Oh,
you know, it's like watching
There's a serious trust involved there,
and that's it as well. Like you have to have 100% trust in your partner.
Yep.
To look after you, to be compliant, and to not go into business for themselves. Yeah, which is fantastic.
That's bound to happen though. And
100%.
Other, even the big shows.
That's
some shit happened in the WWE and all years ago where somebody went off fucking script and somebody ended up getting.
It happens,
really
badly fucking hurt. It happens, and that's what I mean. Like you have to have so much trust because the better you look, the better you make your opponent look, the better you look as well. But again, the level of athleticism, and again for his first show, the attendance was incredible. It's
going to be double next time.
Yeah, the atmosphere.
Everybody will be out there spreading the word.
The feedback has been great from people that were at the show, and like there was when obviously because it was in Larne, we knew a lot of the people there, and like everyone seemed to have a great time. But it's just, I want to reiterate just how wholesome it is.
It's fucking lovely.
You know, you're seeing like. Kids there with their parents.
I was into it. I was like, as soon as when it all kind of fucking started, I was like, right, we had a job to do. Once I knew Isaac had it,
you were able to enjoy it a wee bit.
I was like, you got that, kid? All right, no worries. You fucking smash him! But fucking smash him!
It appeals to your most kind of like your basic of instincts. You cheer the good guy, you boo the bad guy, and you want to see the good guy.
What's the name of you told me this before and I can't remember. What's the name of a good guy?
A good guy is called a face or a baby face.
A baby face.
Yeah,
that's the one you told me. A baby face.
And a bad guy is called a heel.
A heel.
Yep.
Right.
So and these guys will work out. You know who's the good guy for this one, who's the bad guy for this one. Is it more beneficial if the good guy wins, or does it create a bit of heat if the bad guy wins? And it's just. And to be honest, the vast majority, I would say 99% of people I have met. Yeah. In the wrestling community are absolute sweethearts.
Yeah, they seem to be.
You're always going to get the 1% of cunts.
I love watching like a Corvin and all walking up and he's right kids' faces.
The kids are giving it back to him as well.
Giving it back to him. They're not afraid. Like they're just like and he's right up. And did they? When there one time on a video, because I said to you about it. I says he got down, he kneeled down, he spoke to this kid on the way in. Yeah. And it looked really nice. And you said, no, he's probably slobbered at him. Funny as fuck.
I also have getting serious now. I have a message. I'll look right down the camera when I say this. I have a message for Big E-Rod, right? Big E-Rod, you took the mic off me and you pushed me and you've been slabbering on social media. If you want it, come and get it. I'm not hard to find. All right, clip that, Jack. Yep. Anytime you want a Big E-Rod, let's go. But yes, an absolutely wonderful time.
That was very
looking forward to the next one. Have I been taught? Was I going to Slovenia or was I just back from Slovenia the last podcast we did?
Only going the next day, were you?
I think yes, it was.
What happened? What happened?
No, Slovenia was awesome.
That was the fucking.
It was away with Brave.
That was the Brave one. What was the one prior to that? That wasn't that.
One prior to that was professional Sanda in Bulgaria.
Explain.
So I don't know if I'd said about it, but professional Sanda is Sanda's a form of karate.
Right.
The
Eastern European form, is it?
Chinese.
Chinese,
indigenous to Wushu Sanda.
Okay.
So you strike, so it's essentially kickboxing with takedowns, but its origins are in karate.
And you're back up.
Yeah, if you take somebody down, that's a point scored, and you're right back up. So I was emceeing that in Bulgaria, first ever Wushu Sanda pro show outside of China.
Any gangsters?
So loads of them. I got paid in a gold envelope of cash. It just literally says just like Philip, that's for you.
Philip.
So I was like, cheers, Theodore. Probably shouldn't say his name, but no, it was. But no, it was great crack. Really, really great crack, and I really enjoyed that. Slovenia was awesome. Another great show from Brave Combat Federation.
I look great. I look great on the camera there.
Or it was a sellout. The real nice sort of good 5,000 people seater sellout. So it was a lot of fun.
The one in September in that fucking Coliseum in Croatia looks like it's going to be fucking insane, man.
Outdoor Coliseum.
We're coming to that. Like we're going.
Yeah, you and Tony have priced up tickets.
Me and Tony are going to get tickets.
That'll be a lot of fun. And then I have. In 2 weeks' time, I have Uzbekistan, and that is me done for the year.
Oh, you've one more this year because you were working last time right up to the 23rd.
I'm back on the 23rd this year again.
Right, okay.
It's better because there was 2 Christmases in a row I spent in Saudi.
Yeah,
which was all the holiday banter, like with Christianity being illegal and everything over there. So I watched Love Actually, like, mate, do you know what? I watched Love Actually in my room on my own, like I was sniffing gear.
Did you?
Sitting by myself, fucking iPad open. Anytime I heard anything outside, I was like, pause. Not doing nothing Christmassy.
How strange or how strict are Saudi? Toward like all of that. I mean, Christianity's fucked anyway. It's a horrible religion.
But Christmas is dead on them.
Christmas is good fun, but Christmas is pagan. You know, what happened was the very smart. When you think about what Constantine done in 300 AD, 324 AD, when you think about what he done was very, very smart. He put all of the fucking the major festivals, the major pagan festivals, the major Roman festivals too, and he put them all to line with, you know, Jesus wasn't born in fucking December. There was lambs on the ground. You know what I mean? And that's documented outside of it, because you can't trust the New Testament at all. No. There's other shit that runs alongside it you look at outside of that. When you're studying this, you look at this here to make sure that it all lines up. There's no miracles in the Gnostic Gospels around neither. And what he done was he lined up all the major festivals with what the people knew. Whenever, even whenever he says, right, the monotheistic, there's one God, and everybody went, what about the gods of the forest and the gods of the field and the gods of the grain and the gods of the fucking sea and the gods of this and the gods of that? And he says, well then, I'll put saints into their places, and that's where you get the saints from. You know what I mean? So my point was, if there was there a point there?
The Christmas isn't, Jesus' birth isn't Christmas, and how it has.
Was
it Saturnalia or something? Was the name of the
Yule? Wasn't it Yule? Yeah, Yule was the old pagan fucking the last feast, if you like, where the meat would turn after the frosts, because that's how they kept everything kind of cool. So everything that was left in the larders was the feast, and they cooked everything, and that's where you get it all from. You know what I mean? There's a lot more to it than that, obviously, that we're not going to get into today. But my point is that all those major religions are all very, very intrinsically connected, and they're all looking at the same deity. You know what I mean? So I always find it fascinating that, you know, Western society has purposely cut Jesus. Don't mention Jesus with Islam, even though Jesus is probably the most, slightly more, to me, a lot more important than Muhammad. Do you know what I mean?
There's a bullet coming on the post.
No. And I think a Muslim would agree with me here that Jesus is a very important prophet who was the only one taken bodily to heaven, and the only one who's coming back to usher in the age of Islam. Right? That's in the Quran. But Western civilization has kept. I have a lot of Islamic friends. You have too. And we'll love them. Do you know what I mean? So we're never going to fucking go against anything. No. Do you know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. But Western civilization has been very good at keeping Jesus Christ, which is what he's actually his full title in the Quran is Jesus Christ. They've kept him out of the mouths of anybody uttering about Islam, because they don't want Jesus associated with it, because it's easier to demonize Islam. That's it in a nutshell. It's easier to demonize Islam. If we don't tell the people who aren't Islamic about Jesus Christ being such a huge figure in Islam, then we don't have to fucking worry about it. I'll keep them against Islamophobic.
Make him a separate entity. Make him a separate pillar for these people.
We gotta let you know that we don't fucking subscribe to any of this, but we believe that everybody has a right to fucking worship and to have their faith in whatever the fuck they want.
I often use my wee ma as an example. My mom is the most pious, wee religious Catholic lady, and who am I to disparage what she derives from that? She derives faith, comfort, and sort of tranquility from that. And if that's what she gets from it,
But here, I mean, let's talk about this because this is important. How many people have we met, even in the fucking studio, who have come through here who have been absolute down and out, degenerate, hopeless cases who have turned to Christianity and found comfort in that. Although for me, they're finding comfort in the people around them.
Yeah.
If they deem that as God, or if they see that that's God has given them that to help them along in their life, and it's kept them clean and happy, and it's got them, their marriage is good, their kids are fucking happy, they're happy. Who the fuck are we to ever turn around and go, actually, you're wrong?
Yeah, no.
Who are we to ever do that? No. Because that is there's cunts will come in here and they will be pushy about it, and I will go, okay, I'm going to destroy you in about fucking 3 seconds here with about 10 words.
But that's done with specific intent.
Yep. And I can specifically intent back with that shit. That's the problem. But who the fuck are we ever to tell someone that they're wrong whenever they have got so much hope and fucking life out of the life that they're now in, and if they believe that I see it as the people around them who are good, who are helping them, they'll see it as God giving them those people. Who the fuck are we?
No, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And any kind of faith structure that someone derives positivity or comfort or anything from, it's not for us to disparage.
It's absolutely not.
To disparage.
It's absolutely not
at all. So we went from talking about Christmas to that fairly quickly. Another thing, I've been sort of wrangling with this for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Socially, societally, are we starting to suffer from liberal fatigue?
Yeah.
Now I consider myself, sorry to cut you up, but I consider myself, my moral compass is pretty fucking solid, right? And I consider myself a very liberal person. There are ideals that I hold. I believe everybody has the right to happiness as long as that happiness doesn't impinge upon anybody else's. Yep. In the same way that I believe everybody has a right to be who they truly feel that they are. Mm-hmm. However, what I'm starting to notice now is almost like a fascist element that has crept in to the modern left and the modern liberal. And I think to the point where that presentation from the modern left is now starting to ostracize them to a point where people are going to turn against them. And I've noticed this with the likes of protests. Now, personally, I'm not the kind of person that will go out and protest something.
You don't believe there's nothing that you believe in enough to make you do that. Plus, I believe that if you believe in something enough, that it has to be more than a protest. There has to be more than protest involved.
I believe modern protest is performative.
Yep.
For a lot of people,
it's to get on the bandwagon.
Yes,
something.
It's
to have their voice heard in a way that
to be seen to be seen at it. Do you know what I mean? Like protest now, people go to protest now to be seen to be a protest, to put it on their Instagram, to put it on their fucking TikTok, to be seen to be doing it. And I believe that this is a real problem with the modern left, who are almost, the modern left is given rise to the modern right. They have
when you have one or two
themselves.
Figureheads at the top of that there, mate, that are flamboyant and fucking charismatic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's hard for people to. We're human as human beings. I like to think that I am not one of these people that kind of get sucked into the moment of somebody who is charismatic with what they're saying. Because I'm very good at dissecting what you're saying. So what you're saying, I can hear the in between bit that you're saying there. A lot of people can't, and that's fair enough.
Well, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors for things like that. And if you notice, and something I've noticed, because I've really done I've done a little bit of a deep dive into this. If you look at kind of the protests that are happening anywhere in Ireland, the north of Ireland, wherever you want to call it, what is the main composition of a protest now? It's young people. Yeah. Young people whose subjectivity is malleable. Okay. And it is a wee bit worrying that almost... So the people who are corralling these protests, and it happens on the left, and it happens on the right. I'm not just saying that this is a liberal problem; it's an issue with the right as well. You know, I'm more of a left-leaning centrist, so I think I can be objective in my sort of study of this. But the majority of protests, the Ballymena riots, for example, are a prime example. They would have been deemed the extreme right. But if you look at the majority of people who were involved in that, it was young people. Whose, again, subjectivity is malleable, and I believe the people who are at the top end of these things. Don't give a fuck about the actual issue at heart. Don't give a fuck about any kind of protest or sending any kind of message.
Or they're hearing one key phrase and they're regurgitating it to their it just goes on and on. And that one key phrase is so weak usually. Do you know what I mean? I mean you have to look at everything from as you say, the middle. So you're going, okay, there is bad people, there is good people. There's people coming into the country that need help. There's people that coming in the country who are here to fucking to suck their life out of, or here because they're getting away out of a country where they are going to end up in jail. Blah blah blah. And that there's no dispute. There's no dispute. But you cannot fucking. There's people need help.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
And you know, Ireland has always had a big heart for that. So to see, maybe not so much up here, but definitely Ireland.
Yeah.
To see so much hatred aimed at an entire people.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
I think there needs to be...
It's disheartening for humanity, mate. It hurts me. It hurts my fucking soul.
It's like anything. There will always be a negative or malicious element and anything like that. So what's happening is that there are
a power element.
Yeah,
that person who's at the top swinging the sword.
They're also, even on the base level, there's going to be people coming here, as you say, that have the best of intention. They want to be part of a community. They want to be part of society. They want to contribute. But for every sort of negative person that comes in that maybe wants to be exploitative of the system, that's going to then have a negative effect on maybe for every one person that's coming with that intent, that's going to have a negative effect on the 20 or so people or the families that want to come here and that genuinely want to contribute. But what the biggest issue for me is, in order for the people that are coming here genuinely to be accepted, to be looked after, there needs to be greater control on who is coming in.
Of course.
You know?
Yep. And there's absolutely no dispute there. But you have to remember too, it wasn't that long ago in recent history that people from here were refugees. Leaving this country on boats.
Yep.
It got that bad here that you could go sail to America or sail to the USA. If you were willing to go on a boat, it would have cost you a tenner to take you and your fucking family.
Scary, isn't it?
That's scary. That's all they wanted from you. A tenner, we'll get you over here. We'll get you sorted out. They're now third generation Americans, third generation Australians, third generation Canadians. You know what I mean? And they've been in the country. There was a time whenever it could have been us.
Yeah, 100%.
It could have been us. It could have been us that were broken in this country that needed help.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So people forget that.
Yeah. 100%.
And that fucking that's the part that fucking sticks in my fucking craw.
But I just thought it was interesting that I think it's like, I say liberal fatigue. I think it's maybe just protest and extremism on any level fatigue. Is what I'm starting to.
I mean, even and I don't. You know what? I'm so tired of it that I don't even want to really talk about it. But the American politics thing and stuff. Did you hear that fucking Egypt talking about the Somalians?
Is this the Higgs word?
No, this was yesterday, literally yesterday, or the day before.
No.
And
because I'll be honest, mate, I've turned off the American politics a lot because it makes me sad.
It's crazy, and I know a lot of Americans, people who I love out there, who are absolutely devastated at what's going on in the country at the minute. But Trump talking about the Somalians, and a fucking journalist had spoke out and says to him at one of the conferences, what about the Somalian, blah blah blah, and he says the Somalians are awful people, we don't want them in the country, blah blah blah, like proper Somalia's a shithole, more or less. It's a dump of a place, it's just people killing people, that's all it is, we don't want them here, you know what I mean? And I was like how the fuck did this go so far? How the fuck? What happened? What happened to the Americans rising up against the tyrannical government? That was the whole point of keeping your fucking guns. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And although I'm not advocating that, I'm also saying to myself, that's a tyrannical government. Where are y'all?
Well, again,
where the fuck are y'all?
It goes back to what you were saying about how one statement can then have a domino effect. Because let's face it, a lot of the people that Trump are speaking to are fucking stupid, right? So they're going to hear that one statement and say, well, if Donald Trump says that Somalians are bad people and stupid, then they must be. So then that creates this distillation and then this ethos amongst those people that, well, Donald Trump said it, so it must be true. And it fosters this horrible division within a society. So I think it's very fucking dangerous, man.
Pete Higgs is fucked.
Speak to me about him, because I know only a little bit. I know it was the 2nd of September.
2nd of September, whenever they went and bombed the cartel boat.
The cartel boat, right?
This boat that wouldn't 2,000 miles away, was never going to make it to the coast of America, would have needed to stop 10 times to fucking get fuel on the way, which there's nothing. They blew it up saying it was a drug boat. It's not. It wasn't a drug boat. It was fucking fishermen, right? So, whenever if you're familiar at all with the the protocols of war, right? Okay,
Rules of engagement.
Rules of engagement, right? So 2 survivors were seen after the fucking initial explosion, right? 2 survivors were seen in the water. Now,
So if they're not deemed a viable threat,
once their threat is gone, they're injured, they're clinging to bits of fucking wood, they're in the middle of the water. They are to be left alone. They are to be rescued and taken as hostage, prisoners, whatever, prisoners of war, right? Okay? But they're to be rescued. Pete Hegseth said, what do you want us to do, sir? Pete Hegseth said, kill them all. And they went back around and struck them 2 fuckers that were floating in the water, holding on to bits of wood, mate.
do you know now he's claiming that he wasn't even there for the post?
He's forgetting that he was on cameras to explain what had just happened. He says, I watched it and I seen it all, and it was amazing, blah, blah, blah. So he's caught by the balls. He's gone down, mate. He's going to jail.
He said he watched the initial strike, but did not see survivors before he then went to a meeting.
No.
So that's
bollocks.
And there was,
absolute bollocks. He's been caught out fucking, and he's trying now. There's a low-level admiral who was in charge of the fucking mission, and it looks like he is trying to now blame him.
Yeah.
I agree totally with it. Zabro, such and such. I agree totally with what he's done, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as he said that, I just knew
then surely
he's going to try and pass the buck here.
Well, then surely Pete Hegsworth, as the defense
He's
secretary,
a cunt, mate. He's an evil bastard, mate.
if he's the defense secretary,
Secretary of War.
surely he pulls rank then on any admiral or anything, or anything like that. So then he's culpable. But in a very short space of time, since September, there have been 22 strikes of this nature with 80 deaths.
Yeah.
That's scary, like. So
And that's not, I'm not saying that they weren't all fucking drug boats. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it's fuck all to do with them. It's why are they there? He's closed the airspace over Venezuela. He's not allowed to do that. It's a sovereign nation. And he's closed the airspace over Venezuela. Trump.
So how's nobody sort of going, excuse me, President Trump, you can't do this?
Can't do that. Aye.
That's terrifying.
It's fucking nuts, mate. It's nuts.
Once we'll do a weekly segment or a bi-weekly segment just called "Why America's Fucked."
Aye. I feel awful sorry, man. You know what? And I've maybe four good American friends I would talk to pretty much fucking daily.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I would get messages from them and we yarn away and stuff, and I always do try to sort of say, how's things? And they're cool with it. I mean, they're not cool with it. They know how fucked it is.
Yeah.
But their thing is just day to day. They just living their life. Just keep them going. What else is there to do?
Well, what you're going to do is, I think you're going to see more and more in America. You're going to see people breaking away from the societal norm.
Yeah.
And going, not living off grid completely.
No.
But again, almost self-isolating.
It's the place to do it too, man. It's such a big country. Like, you don't realise how big America is. I mean, it take you as long from LA to fucking New York as it does New York to London. Do you know what I mean? That's how big a fucking country it is. Like,
what you'll see is you see people breaking away and just keeping to themselves in their own little communities, not swayed by red or blue, just almost like looking after one another. And it might even start to actually foster a sense of community whereby people go the other way. Yeah. It goes full circle. Yeah. Which would be fucking great.
It would be lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah. You mentioned something earlier on there that I've been kind of looking at, but you seem to know more about it. Candace Owens talking about... she
has stated...
I've seen this. Like, this is crazy.
Candace Owens...
She hasn't been wrong lately. She hasn't. You know what I mean?
She hasn't. And she's a political commentator, a right-wing leaning. She has stated that in the second week of December, the government are planning for a 9/11 style terrorist attack.
Fuck me, man.
So if that comes to fruition, or what might happen, Candace Owens might be offed by the time that comes to fruition.
She needs to be taken somewhere and hid.
Aye,
she's uncovered. Everything she's uncovering now, she is realising that they're meeting in the middle. Yeah. Every fucking thing she's been looking at, this investigative journalism, is now meeting in a fucking point in the middle where everything is joined. Everything from Epstein going on now.
Everything that seems to happen, there's a line of connectivity runs through it all, and it seems to be very, very carefully orchestrated. You know, it seems to be that, you know, nothing is happening by. Everything's very carefully curated. Yeah, it seems to be, which is absolutely fucking terrifying, and I don't want to say any more about it in case I get run over on the way home.
No, absolutely not.
Another thing that annoyed me a wee bit this week.
Go.
And again, it's not that this seems like a terribly politically charged episode, but it's not intended to be. No. The level of protestation that happened over the flying of the Palestinian flag at City Hall.
That to me is ridiculous.
Correct.
It's a fucking. This is a nation. Fucking forget Hamas. The whole nation is not fucking Hamas.
Yeah.
You have to remember that this is children.
Not everyone in Ireland is in the RA.
Not everyone in Ireland is in the IRA. No matter. We're not in the 1970s trying to live in England. You know what I mean? Fucking. What is going on there? To me, is a closed-mindedness that I hope the fuck was not in this country.
But it's proven that.
Do you know what I mean? A closed-mindedness.
Yes.
A closed-mindedness that is very frustrating.
Yeah.
I feel very embarrassed. I'm so proud to be from here. I'm very, very. You know what? You know that, man. We talk about it all the time. I love this country. I love the whole fucking island. Yep. All right. Now, for to see the closed-mindedness of someone protesting 1 day's flying of the Palestinian flag to show solidarity to the people who are in the throes of fucking genocide.
No, it's not that,
mate. And
for people to co-opt that
and
say that, you know, it's a pro Hamas statement. It's not.
It's not.
That's like saying
we're not supporting Hamas. That's like
saying support of the people here, the innocent people who died in the Troubles, is supporting a paramilitary organization. It's not. And it's just it made me a wee bit sad about the state of the civility here.
Every person in this fucking country has been touched by the Troubles. Yeah. Every person, whether you know it or not. If you're a youngster growing up, you can pretty much guarantee your grandfather or somebody that fucking not too far down your lane was either murdered, fucking hurt, or was in a friend who was in a paramilitary organization. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. That's how close this is. Yeah. You have to fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know who listens to this, Phil.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we're surely the fuck we're smarter than this. We're smarter than this.
If you have stark opposition to the Palestinian flag being raised for a day at City Hall, I think that says more about you.
Yeah,
than it does about your feelings towards that.
Yeah.
I think does
that mean that everybody? I don't know. Does this mean that everybody that was standing there at that protest supports Israel? Because I mean that's a worrying fucking thing as well.
Also, the way that
fuck Israel,
the way that the Palestine-Israel conflict has been.
It's not conflict.
Co-opted but the way it's being interpreted here, but the way it has been co-opted by people here and trivialized by people here. Being like Protestants are Israel, Catholics are Palestine, so trivialized what essentially is one of the most high-profile genocides and murdering of innocent people that we've seen in the modern era. So for that, I thought we were better than that.
Most Protestants don't think like that.
Yeah.
It's a small minority of people who just are going to fucking if they stick a black flag up, we're sticking a white flag up. That's all this is. That's all this is. They don't understand the politics. They don't understand why they're fucking doing it. They're just doing it.
How many generations do you think it'll take for that to be bred out of
what needs to happen? What needs to happen in this country is all the old bastards that are standing up there and fucking storming up on that hill, who are fucking shouting and ranting and raving about this, and that, and the other. The DUP needs to go. It needs to not be a thing, because so far the DUP, as far as I can see, have harboured two dangerous fucking paedophiles.
Yep.
One of them a leader, and one of them a fucking a celebrity in the country who was a member of the DUP, aligned. But was very closely aligned with their politics. They need to go. I'm not saying Sinn Féin are any better. Nope. What I'm saying is that we need a new generation of finger on the fucking pulse, youngsters coming out of university who understand politics, who understand how to run a country, and let them fucking do it. Let them do it. Who don't remember the Troubles, who don't remember, and don't remind them about it. Don't keep going, well, the historic fucking trouble, or the historic fucking whatever that act
generational
is.
Trauma.
Generational trauma. Don't remind them about it. Let them come up. Let them go, okay, this time of year we're going to go and do this in November. We're going to go and we're going to put a wreath down. This time of year in August we're going to go and do this. And we're going to do it together.
All the political sphere in the north seems to be as petty one-upmanship. If Green does this, Blue does this.
That's it. We're going to disagree. No matter what you say, we're going to disagree.
That's what it seems to be. And how can you expect any kind of social progression, objective social progression, if it is just going to be counterbalance? It's a wee bit sad, a wee bit disappointing, especially in the season of goodwill. You would hope we could be a wee bit nicer to one another. From one bombshell to another.
Go ahead.
Eurovision,
mate. Nikita was kind of telling me something about this last night. Look, Jack knows what's going on.
So, a number of countries have decided they're going to boycott Eurovision. Now, I'm not a big big Eurovision fan by any stretch of the
That
imagination.
always was a political thing, but
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that there was always a political? If you won or you got so far, it was all politically. These guys will vote for this country.
Well, the thing is, it's Eurovision and Australia are in it, so I don't know.
Katie, do you want to come and talk about Eurovision?
So, I would like to set it up just by saying.
Are you coming on camera?
A number of countries have boycotted Eurovision. Correct? Ireland, Spain, the Netherlands, Slovenia, due to the inclusion of Israel and RTE as a broadcaster.
Okay.
Have now said for I think the first time in the history of Eurovision they will not be broadcasting it. What the fuck's going on?
Do you want me to explain it?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. So basically, last year there was some. Do you want me to give me it?
Come on over.
I've not been on camera.
Right. Okay. We can hear you. Go.
Okay. So basically, last year, whenever the
Oh, we've put you on the spot, have we?
whenever the results and the stuff were coming in.
So when the results were coming in last year for the last Eurovision,
Yeah, for the last year
Right.
for 2025, Austria won.
Austria won it, right?
Israel came a close second.
Israel came second in Eurovision. So geographically, that's already fucked.
Europe. But the point is that they did a lot of jury tampering and they did a lot of buy-in votes. So what they're doing then this year, Ireland has said that if they compete, they're not going to be in.
So Israel bought votes, and there was
Bought votes.
right.
Israel aren't even in Europe.
Well, the thing is,
What the fuck?
Israel are using the EBU as a way to kind of spread propaganda.
European Broadcasting Union,
Yes.
right?
So they're kind of
The
using
EBU.
that to spread propaganda throughout Europe that they are the good guys.
So the fact that even with the greatest of respect, one of the gayest competitions in the world, because let's say it is campus fuck, it's great fun, it has now been politicized and being used for political wrangling.
Was it not always a bit political?
No, well, no, we can go. That's a big.
Oh, here it was when Gina G didn't win it, 1996 with Ooh Ah Just a Little Bit.
No,
Finished number 2, broke my fucking heart. Sorry.
this is important. But last year, it
just a
came
little
to the
bit.
point where they knew people were going to boo Israel on stage. So what they did was they made the sound on the audience completely blacked out, so that they could only have claps whenever Israel came on. They also banned us having. They were allowed the Israeli flag, but if anybody put a Palestinian flag up, they got kicked out.
Oh,
Right,
wow.
okay. Fucking hell, man.
So
Yeah.
basically, this time, so the reason why this is so big is because we have the host country, Vienna.
Vienna, Austria, yeah.
Vienna,
Beautiful place.
saying that if Israel are not allowed in,
So-
they will no longer host.
So Austria's saying that if Israel aren't allowed in, they won't host.
Yeah, that we won't host, which means they'll take the 40 million penalty.
So it'll be 40 million to abdicate hosting.
Yes, and they will say that we will not do it. We will take the hit if Israel are not in because it's supposed to be a music contest and not political, which is short and stupid. Then you have Germany saying.
So it's like this sports washing, but this is like song washing.
Basically. So then you have Germany who have like World War II guilt being like, well, if Israel should be allowed in because, you know...
They cannot be judged on the crimes of the past.
exactly. They've got those big five now saying that they're no longer going to be involved. So it's a complete shit show.
Right.
The EBU are saying that they have to try and keep it as not political as possible. The problem with that is obviously we have Ukraine in, Russia not.
Yeah.
The reason why that is, because this is a big contention, is like why do you have Russia, or why do you not have Russia in and you have Israel coming in? The point of that is that they say that the reason why they were not allowed in was not because of the war in Ukraine. It was because Russia's government was broadcasting the actual show to their viewers, whereas their broadcast is a private entity. It's not their government.
Fuck me. Everything's getting mental and politicized. Yes, one thing. Yes, Nikita. Yes,
Gotta
Nikita.
get her on the show, man.
Jesus, she's fucking... We will get a word in fucking age-wise.
This is going to actually... It pissed me off. I don't know how it's going to make you guys feel.
The bandit and the boss.
3 Bs.
It pissed me off. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about it. But they had a... 4th of December, my birthday. Worst birthday ever for the EBU.
Get your fingers out of my camera.
Basically, they got all the countries together and said we're going to have a vote.
Yeah.
And we're going to vote to have a vote.
Vote to have a vote on voting.
Have a vote about whether we should have Israel in. And 70 countries, which was like most of them, or 70% of the countries had said that they don't want to even do a vote.
Right.
Because they found that to be counterintuitive. One of the countries that said they didn't want to do a vote was Ukraine, because Ukraine said that they didn't want the the competition to be politicised.
Jesus
and I'm
Christ.
like, hold on a minute. You've been sitting here riding on the coattails of your war for the past, I don't know how many times. You've won twice. Because people felt bad for you, no offence. And now you're not standing with Palestine.
Yeah.
Ukraine's not standing with Palestine. Anyway, I'm away.
Right.
Should we just do a whole episode on fucking Eurovision at some stage?
Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, darling.
Cheers.
Appreciate that.
I hope the audio got picked up there, or else that's just us saying fuck off for 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Another interesting thing I read that I want to know where you stand on this. So the whole sort of concept of free speech seems to be completely fucked at the minute, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, even on Reels or TikTok and stuff like that, there people are normal day-to-day words in conversation that are deemed
offensive,
like murder, suicide. You can't say they have to be X'd out,
also,
and blanked out and shit, which is fucking crazy.
Have you noticed if you go on to say the likes of Facebook and you go on to a comment section and you go look through the comments, because I'm a wee bit of a troll sometimes. If I've got a spare 15 minutes, I'll go on to something and I'll troll the bollocks off somebody just for a laugh, for my own sort of bedevilment. But now you have to click on all comments to see all comments, because it now says all relevant comments.
It gives you what it thinks you...
All relevant comments. So that's going to hide a plethora of what's being said, which is scary. Another thing, I read a wee story this week. So a girl, Elizabeth Kinney, right? 34 years of age, from Tranmere, right? She got attacked by a male, right? Sustained horrible injuries, fractured skull, broken bones. Attacked by a male. When she was in the hospital, she was texting her friend, another female, about it. She used a slur to describe the man who beat her and put her in hospital.
Okay.
Slur beginning with F, a derogatory term used to describe homosexual men.
Okay, right. Yep.
A couple of days later, she's in the bath, right, in the house. 11 police officers broke down her door, went to her bath, took her out of her bath, arrested her, took her to the police station and charged her with malicious communication.
Holy shit.
Because of that text message.
Fucking hell, man.
Now, that's fucking terrifying.
That's scary.
Now, that is terrifying.
Poor woman, in her anger and frustration, used the fucking term.
May have even had a little bit of alcohol on board or something like that. Yeah, you don't know.
Who knows?
But I've always maintained...
Was the person arrested?
No.
Fucking hell, Phil.
So that's
where we're at.
That's fucking terrifying. And it raises a number of questions here. Limitation on free speech. Now, I vehemently disagree with a lot of things people say. Yeah. But I will defend their right to say it.
Yeah.
I don't have to agree with what you say.
Of course,
but that is how discourse happens.
Yeah.
That is how you engage with people. That's how you at very least begin a conversation.
There's a fear involved now with people who are... People are so... There's a fucking juxtaposition here. Yep. People are so educated because they have the information of anything they need at their fingertips. They're also dumbed down because they have the information they need at their fingertips.
It's oxymoronical.
Yeah,
paradoxical.
They're paradoxical. So the problem is that you have people up here who are looking at people down here and they're going, they're getting very vocal.
Yep.
They're actually saying shit that makes fucking sense. We can't have that.
Yeah.
We can't have that. We need to keep these people down some way. How the fuck do we do that? Yeah. And that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a number of questions that raises. So she sent that to her friend in confidence.
Yep.
I'm sure. Has the friend reported her, or how did that message get out?
I would like to think that it was, for me, I would like to think that was reported. Mate, our group chat. We're not. Did
the friend she sent that to report her to the police for malicious communication?
I would prefer that than it be fucking picked up or flagged somehow.
Still dangerous. It's still dangerous because then I start thinking, then are you going into an almost Big Brother-esque 1984 type situation, whereby your preservation within a society is predicated on reporting upon your neighbour?
Yeah,
and your safety is. Again, is dependent upon your ability to report your neighbour.
It's very smart, because the more this happens, the more people don't talk. The more people don't want to talk. The more people don't want to text or say certain things or keep it all fluffy and fucking light and don't and you know what they want people to not be talking with any substance. They want people to be dumbed down. Do you know what I mean?
If I were to get really conspiratorial about it,
go ahead.
I love this shit. This scared me, and I got into my head.
I love this shit. Let's do it, Phil.
If I were to get really conspiratorial, is there going to be almost like an honor system or a social credit score system, whereby if you report upon your neighbour for something that they've done, infringement upon, we'll
let you use your bank account on Friday.
The thought police, does that then give you 2 credits because you've been seen to be doing your civic duty by reporting on your neighbour? And is everyone then peeking from behind their curtain trying to like report their neighbour for the benefit of their own social progression? Is there going to be a like China with their social credit score, and your social credit score gets bumped up?
Say what you want about China. It's a communist country, but from what you've told me and from what I see and from what I've been seeing politically as well,
I've been in China 3 or 4 times. I love the place. I've always been treated very well.
And they are at the fucking forefront of technology. They're at the forefront of running a country. And the people seem fucking happy, mate. I don't know. I'm not sure what. I don't understand.
Or is that only the projection we're getting? Because, mate, what you're saying is only 3 or 4% of what's genuinely going on.
Absolutely.
Are we
same
just,
as anywhere?
Yeah, 100%.
Same as anywhere.
But again, it's worrying, and it's a worrying trend that seems to be coming up more. People being arrested for malicious communication or hate speech. Because, mate, the things like our humour's very dark.
It's very dark. That's what I'm saying.
Privately, our humour's very, very dark.
That's what I'm saying. And even in our group chat with our closest trusted people, we say things, mate. We're not racist or any stretch of the imagination. There's nothing racist there, but we do have a giggle at some of the stuff that we say.
And we say dumb shit to each other.
We'll say dumb shit to each other.
Yeah. But none of it's genuinely malicious.
No. And that's trusted. To think that somebody is even looking in on that is quite scary. Mate, can we end with a kind of nice but also quite sad thing?
Go ahead.
Voyager now, right? I've wrote this down. Voyager now is that it's the furthest man-made thing that there is, right? Mm-hmm. This blows my mind. You know, I'm a bit of a fucking a fucking amateur astrophysicist. You know what I mean? Cosmonaut. Yep. I've been up there a few times. It's just hit a light day away. It's took us 46 years to travel one light day at 38,000 miles per hour. One light day, 16 billion miles. Right. So that is what that's a man-made thing. Is now 16 billion miles away. It's going to head interstellar.
That's inconceivable.
Yep. Light travels 16 billion miles in a day. So it's took 46 years for this thing at 38,000 miles an hour to travel 16 billion miles. That is fucking mind-blowing to me. Considering it, 46 years to travel at 38,000, which means a light year is 365 times 46 years at 38,000 miles an hour. Isn't that fucking inconceivable, mate?
That actually hurts my mind a wee bit.
Doesn't that? And that's scary.
And speaks to your own kind of, like, not insignificance, but like you're a tiny little bit of a huge machine.
I seen a fucking graph of it, man, and it says the light year line for Voyager is like literally that. If this is the galaxy, the light year fucking is this tiny line, a light year, which is 365 times 48 or 46 years. What the fuck's that? Well, did I even write the calculation down? No, I thought I had calculated it, but that, mate. That's a man-made object. We have the capacity.
You light up when you talk about an astronomical.
We have the capacity to do shit like that. We had the capacity to do that 46 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
That's terrifying.
If we as human beings pulled our fucking heads out of our arses, we could travel the fucking cosmos properly. I'm not talking about that inch off the top of the fucking. That's not space, mate. To say, space station. If you're looking at a globe like that, it's not even an inch off the fucking surface, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's not even a fucking inch, mate.
It makes you think about how much more is out there, like.
Yes, but also it makes you how much more we are capable of if we just pulled our head out of our arses and lived as one and shared our information and shared our technology.
Well, that's the message for the fucking day, isn't it?
That's the message for the day.
Mate, what does your weekend look like? What are you getting up to?
Weekend this week, me and Isaac have been cooking. So on a Friday and Saturday, on a Friday and Saturday night,
boys in the kitchen.
I've never been somebody to do that. He's took an interest in it, so me and him have been fucking cooking, man. I've been enjoying just freshness, getting home, getting the fire lit, getting the house sorted out, and just getting in the kitchen. So me and him have been doing that there. Life's good. Life's good, man.
Glad to hear it. This weekend, I am going to the Belfast Orchestra performing the cinematic works of Hans Zimmer.
Mate, that's going to be beautiful.
In St.
He's
Anne's
going to be doing
Cathedral.
the interstellar stuff and all
Yeah,
that.
mate, that'll be amazing. So really looking forward to that. And then we both have Gladiatora on Sunday.
Yes.
You're going as a fan. I'm working at it.
Isaac's going to be in the commentating booth with
Isaac's
you.
going to be sitting with me and Aaron Butler.
I'm looking
seeing
forward to
what the crack is with commentary. But mate, this has been lovely.
It's been a good fucking podcast, man.
Thank you very much for your time.
Hi, brother.
Love you lots.
Love you too, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been The Bat and the Bandit, episode 34. Follow on all socials. I've been Phil Campbell. He's been the lovely Lee Rogers. We'll see you next time.